Hello students, welcome to Notebook Video Lesson. Today we shall discuss the chapter Natural Vegetation. India, being a vast country geographically, has a wide variety of natural vegetation. Natural vegetation refers to the plant communities that have been left undisturbed for a long period of time. The natural vegetation of the forests of India are divided into the following groups: tropical evergreen and semi-evergreen forests, tropical deciduous forests, tropical thorn forests, montane forests, and littoral and swamp forests. Tropical evergreen and semi-evergreen forests. These are found in the warm and humid tropical areas with an annual precipitation of 200 centimeter and a mean annual temperature above 22 degrees. Geographically, they are located in the hills of the northeastern region, the western slope of the Western Ghats, and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Tropical evergreen forests have both shrubs and creepers and tall variety of plants. These plants do not have a fixed season of shedding their leaves. Hence, these forests stay evergreen throughout the year. Rosewood, mahogany, ivy, and ebony are some varieties of evergreen trees. The semi-evergreen forests are found in the drier parts of these regions. These forests have both evergreen and moist deciduous trees. White cedar, hullock, and kyle are some of the main species of trees found in such forests. Next, we come to the tropical deciduous forests. These are also called the monsoon forests, as they grow in areas with rainfall ranging from 70 to 200 centimeter. These forests are further classified into dry and wet or moist deciduous forests, depending on the amount of rainfall they receive. The moist deciduous forests are found in the northeastern states, the eastern slopes of the Western Ghats, and the Odisha, where they receive 100 to 200 centimeter of annual rainfall. Mahua, amla, semol, teak, sal, shisham, and sandalwood are some of the main species of trees found in these forests. The dry deciduous forests grow in areas with 70 to 100 centimeter annual rainfall. These forests are found in the plains of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar and the areas of the peninsula which receive more rainfall. These trees shed their leaves during the dry season, giving the forest a very grassland-like appearance. Tendu, khair, exelwood, palis, amaltas, etc. are some trees of these forests. Next, we have the tropical thorn forests. Scrubs and a variety of grasses constitute this type of forest. These areas receive a mean annual rainfall less than 50 centimeters. This type of vegetation is found in the semi-arid areas of Haryana, Southwest Punjab, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Babul and wild date palm, khair, bear, neem, khejri, palis, etc. are some of the main varieties of plants found in these areas. Next, we have the montane forests. These forests vary according to the altitude and changing temperatures of the mountains. Depending on the altitude and temperatures, the vegetation varies from the tropical to the tundra type. The mountain forests are further classified into northern mountain forests and the southern mountain forests. We have the deciduous trees at the foothills of the Himalayas. Next, there is a wet temperature type of vegetation at an altitude of 1000 to 2000 meter. In the higher hilly regions, evergreen broad-leaf trees such as oak and chestnut are found. Shir pine and the deodar are succeeded by chinar and walnut at higher altitudes. At the next level, at an altitude of 3000 to 4000 meter, there is alpine forests and pastures. Silver fields, junipers, pines, birch, and rhododendrons are some major species found at this altitude. At higher altitudes, mosses and lichens form part of the tundra vegetation. The forests found in the Western Ghats, the Vindhyas and the Nilgiris form the southern mountain forests, while lowering altitudes at only 1500 meters above the sea level, these forests lie closer to the tropic. Thus, the vegetation is temperate in the higher regions and subtropical on the lower regions. Laurel, magnolia, chincuna and the wattle are some of the main trees found in the temperature forests or sholas of Nilgiris, Anaimalai and the Palani hills. Next, we have the littoral and swamp forests. About 3.9 million hectares of land constitute the wetlands of the country. Out of the whole area, the Chilka Lake in Orissa and the Keoladeo National Park at Bharatpur are protected under the Convention of Wetlands of International Importance or the Ramsar Convention. The wetland areas are classified into 8 groups. Let's take a look at these categories. The vast saline expanses of Rajasthan, Gujarat and the Gulf of Kutch. Freshwater, lakes and reservoirs from Gujarat, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. The delta wetlands and lagoons of India's east coast. The freshwater marshes of the Gangetic Plain. The plains of the Brahmaputra. The marshes and swamps in the hills of northeast India. The reservoirs of the Deccan Plateau together with the lagoons and other wetlands. The lakes and rivers of the montane region of Kashmir and Ladakh, and the mangrove forest and other wetlands of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The Indian mangrove forests, which house a wide variety of birds, constitute 7% of the world's mangrove areas. Areas in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Sundarbans of West Bengal form the mangrove forests in the country. According to records, 23.28% of the total land area form the forest cover of the country. Now, the forest area and the actual forest cover are two different things. The forest area is the area notified and recorded as the forest land. It is based on the records of the State Revenue Department. On the other hand, the actual forest cover is the area occupied by forests. Aerial photographs and satellite imageries are used to determine this. With that, we come to the end of the first part of our video lesson. We shall discuss the remaining portion of the chapter in the next part of this video lesson. Let's meet up soon in the second part. See you there.